Transdimensions is a student-led initiative that explores timeless wisdom from Vedic literature in an interactive and relatable way. So we aim to create a space where we can grow together spiritually. And through these sessions, we connect ancient knowledge with modern life. As part of this 10-day journey, we last 2 days we have witnessed the fall of Hiranyaksha and the rise of vengeance and deep philosophical reflections on life and death. Today, the story takes a powerful turn. Today's session is on Hiranyakashipu's tapasya. So it reveals an intense pursuit of power where determination, austerity, and ambition push the limits of endurance. Driven by a revenge and a desire for supremacy, Hiranyakashipu performs severe penance to gain extraordinary powers, setting the stage for events that will challenge the very order of the universe. So to begin, let's watch a short clip from Mahavatar Narsimha movie that captures the intense phase. Clip from Mahavatar Narsimha movie that was quite intense. I hope you all watched it carefully. So I'd love to hear your thoughts. Like, if you want to share like something, some important point, some point struck about Hiranyakashipu's determination. Any one of you would like to share something in the chat box? And question for you. So do you think such extreme austerity is inspiring or does it raise concerns? You can write in the chat box. Is it inspiring or it raises concern, this kind of extreme austerity? No one would like to share their points?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Kani.
I have first question to ask that the demon asked for this one of the Sajiv. It should not be Sajiv or Nirjiv, but God was Sajiv, right? Narsimha
Okay.
Dev. So
Okay, so we'll hold on to discussion after the session. Like I'm not the right
definitely,
person to answer. Sure, I will note. I have note down your question. I'll answer. Okay.
definitely, yes.
So thank you, Karan. So Ashish says it is useless if for material gain. Kaushik says it's inspiring. And Ankit says we need a bona fide guru to direct us on a right path. Okay, so I see like different person has different opinions. So that's fundamental to living beings. For me, it is, I'll go with Ankit. So it's under the guidance of a bona fide guru that the bona fide guru is better to treat, guide us. So thank you for those reflections. Thank you, Madhusai, as well, inspiring but hard nowadays. So thank you for reflections. So before we move ahead, here's a quick leaderboard update. So the top 5 candidates right now are Guru, Akash, Krishna Pandey, Rohan, and Niket Jha. So congratulations to you guys. So amazing consistency from all of you. And just a quick reminder to everyone, we award 7 points for regularly attending the session and 3 points from the quiz after the talk, 1 point per correct answer. So that makes up 10 points every day. And you can see leaderboard changes quickly. So top scorers will be getting some exciting prizes after the end of the series, like after 30th April. So stay consistent and keep participating. Now, moving ahead to the next segment, to guide us deeper into the meaning and the spiritual significance of this sacred night, we are blessed to have Sri Vigrah Prabhu from ISKCON Bangalore with us. Sri Vigrah Prabhu has been serving at ISKCON Bangalore since 2010 as a spiritual practitioner and presenter of spiritual science, as described by Srimad Bhagavad Gita. He has immense experience conducting personality enhancement workshops and seminars based on timeless Vedic wisdom. He has conducted such programs and guided many individuals as a life coach, empowering youth in premier institutes like NIT Agartala, Triple IT Bangalore, NIT Trichy, and also here at IISc campus. We are truly fortunate to have you with us, Prabhuji. I would like to invite you to please enlighten us and guide us. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Over to you.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Kautuk. Hare Krishna to everybody. Let us begin with a short prayer. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Nitinamine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So today we are on the day 3 of the Narsimha Lila series, and we saw Hiranyakashipu's severe austerities and the boon that he received from Lord Brahma in the video clip in the beginning of today's session. Let us see some interesting points, and then we shall try to ponder upon these points, what we can learn from these incidents. So there's a very beautiful verse in the Bhagavatam 7th canto, 3rd chapter, where Narad Muni is saying to Yudhishthir Maharaj, Hiranyakashipu Rajan Ajeyam Ajaramaram Atmanam Apratidvandvam Ekarajam Vyadastit Yaditatsata. So Narad Muni is saying about the king, demoniac king Hiranyakashipu, that he wanted to be unconquerable, and that is Ajayam, and he wanted to be free from old age, Ajara, Amara. He wanted to be deathless. He wanted to gain all the yogic perfections like Anima and Laghima. He wanted to be deathless and to be the only king of the entire universe, including Brahmaloka. So that was his aspiration. Of course, we all have ability to desire, to aspire. It is not wrong to aspire, but we should know that to get power, you need to pay a price for it. So that is why Hiranyakashipu was guided by Shukracharya, his guru, to perform tapasya. That means in order to get some power, you need to perform tapasya. You need to do something which is inconvenient for the body and mind. Just like scientists work hard day and night in their laboratories to discover new theories, new laws, to invent some gadgets. It's a big tapasya that they have done. The person who actually discovered the atom bomb, he knew at what cost he was able to make that bomb, right? The kind of the austerity, the kind of hard work that went into it. But when the same atom bomb becomes easily available to people who don't know the worth of it, it is those people who actually misuse the atom bomb. So any technology for that matter, for example, today we are all using mobile technology, smartphone technology. Somebody has worked hard for it. Somebody has designed it. Somebody has made it possible for us to communicate seamlessly across continents, sitting in the comforts of your own house using a smartphone gadget. We have not worked hard for it. We have just got it by purchasing with money. And therefore, most of us do not know the value of this technology, and we end up misusing it and producing a lot of problems for ourselves and for people around us using this technology. That is why in the Vedic scriptures, you will always see that whenever somebody wanted to get access to a higher technology, higher power, he was always told to perform tapasya. The greater the tapasya he performs, the greater will be his realization that this power that I have achieved has not come simply like that. It has to be used responsibly. That is the principle of tapasya. Anyway, so Hiranyakashipu performed tapasya and Lord Brahma appeared. So Hiranyakashipu wanted not to become old. He didn't want to die because no one in this world wants to actually become old. Given an option, we all would like to remain young, right? Youthful. Given an option, we would not want to get diseased. Given an option, we would not like to die. We would like to live eternally. But our material body cannot be eternal. Anything which is created has to also be destroyed. That's the law of this world. Every material object has a period of creation and a period of destruction. But Hiranyakashipu, being in his material body, he desired to become free from birth, death, old age, and disease. Right? So he also wanted, apart from that, many mystic powers by which he could control everybody. And he also wanted to become the ruler of the entire universe, including Lord Brahma, from whom he was trying to get the benediction. So his main intention was to dominate the whole universe. He wanted to take charge. He wanted to become the supreme controller. So, keeping that in mind, he performed tapasya. So, his tapasya was not devotionally motivated, but his tapasya was motivated with the power, hunger, domination that he had within himself. So, he chose Mandara Hill in a valley of Mandara Hill for his tapasya. There, he stood on toes and he was standing like a pillar, raising his hands upwards, eyes fixed to the sky. And he did intense tapasya for many, many, many days. And as a result of his tapasya, fire started emerging from his head. And, very, it started disturbing the entire universe, the heat that is generated by his tapasya. In fact, the very word tapa means heat. Actually, the purpose of tapasya, as described in the scriptures, is to develop detachment from body and bodily designation. Tapasya means to do something which is inconvenient for the body and mind for the sake of spiritual realization. That is the actual purpose of tapasya. But here, this Hiranyakashipu was doing tapasya. No doubt it is commendable. It's not easy to stand that way and perform tapasya. His determination is laudable, but his intention is questionable. It is not right. So, impossible austerity, but intense dedication and determination. That is what we can appreciate in Hiranyakashipu. Yesterday we saw Hiranyakashipu speaking philosophy. Today we are seeing Hiranyakashipu performing tapasya. So in the Vedic literatures, you will find descriptions of even demoniac people who were highly learned in philosophy and ready to perform tapasya. So they are not ordinary people. Compared to the people of this present age, uh, these demons like Ravana and Hiranyakashipu, they were having great control over their senses until at least receiving their desired benedictions. And after that, they messed it up, right? So Hiranyakashipu's tapasya created a cosmic disturbance. The oceans and rivers were agitated, it is said. Earth was trembling. Even stars were affected, it is said. That means it is just his tapasya is affecting on a cosmic scale. That's what uh, is described. So one person's tapasya shaking the entire creation. Just imagine the intensity of his tapasya. So because of this, what happened? Even the devatas started panicking. The devatas are universal administrators who are all empowered by the Supreme Lord Narayana to take charge of various duties in the cosmic government. So even the devatas, they could not tolerate the heat, so they left their own planets, went to Lord Brahma for shelter, and they all asked, "Oh Lord Brahma, we can't survive this. What's happening? This Hiranyakashipu is doing tapasya to please you. Please do something to pacify him," like that. So the devatas reveal Hiranyakashipu's plan to Lord Brahma. Of course, Lord Brahma knew it, but still the devatas, they also explain. Hiranyakashipu is doing this intense tapasya because he wants your position. He wants to control the creation itself. He wants to overturn dharma system. So his tapasya was not for purification, but his tapasya was for taking over the entire universe. He was power hungry. So finally, Brahma arrives at the place, as we saw in the video clip also. Brahma arrives at the place where Hiranyakashipu was performing tapasya. And Brahma doesn't come alone, he comes along with various sages. And initially, Lord Brahma could not even see the body of Hiranyakashipu because his body had been reduced to skeleton, and his entire flesh was eaten away by ants and termites. In spite of that, he did not give up his tapasya. Just amazing, isn't it? And also, his body was covered with ant hill. That's why his body was not visible. Only life air remained. Finally, Lord Brahma sprinkled water from his kamandalu on his body. And what happened? Brahma also was amazed to look at the tapasya level, determination level of Hiranyakashipu. So when Brahma sprinkled water, instantly his body was revived. His body became strong like a thunderbolt. There was a golden effulgence emanating from his body. So from a skeletal structure, he became a powerful young man. That's the power of Lord Brahma sprinkling water upon him, right? And then he asked, what do you want? And immediately he gave a list of things. He knew that Lord Brahma would not give him immediately. If he asks straight away, give me, make me immortal, Brahma will not give. So he wanted to take the immortal benediction in a roundabout way. He thought he can fool around the system created by the Supreme Lord. So he said, I should not die in the daytime or in the nighttime. I should not die inside my house or outside. I should not die. I should not be killed by a man or an animal, nor by weapons which are dry or wet. I should not have any rivals. Everybody should be under my control. And I should also gain all mystic powers required to control the entire universe. These were the benedictions that Hiranyakashipu asked. And Lord Brahma, as we saw in the video, he said, whatever benedictions you're asking is very difficult to give, but since the tapasya that you have done is also wonderful, I'm giving you all these benedictions to you. Tathastu, he said, and Lord Brahma disappeared. So, what is the lesson that we learn? Okay, one more incident was also seen in the video clip that we saw today. As soon as Hiranyakashipu went to the forest to do tapasya, Indra came to the palace of Hiranyakashipu and he attacked and abducted the wife of Hiranyakashipu, whose name was Kayadu. His intention was, Indra, the king of the Devatas, he knew that there is a child within the womb of Hiranyakashipu's wife. Father only is creating such a big trouble in the entire universe. And if we allow the son to take birth, we don't know what this son will do. Better let us kill this lady who is carrying this young demon within her womb. That was his idea. And when Hiranyakashipu's wife was being carried away by Indra, Narad Muni appeared there on the scene, and immediately Narad Muni told Indra, you're doing such an abominable activity being a Devata. You don't even know who is within the womb of this lady. A great devotee of Lord Vishnu is within the womb of this lady. So at once release her. As soon as Narad Muni spoke these words, Indra immediately accepted the instructions of Narad Muni and gave up his heinous act of kidnapping Mother Kayadu. See, this is the difference between an asura and a sura. A sura or a devata, a divine person, might commit mistakes, but when he is instructed by a proper authority, he does not hesitate to correct himself. He takes the right advice from the right person and he desists from his evil acts. That's the symptom of a divine personality or a devotee. Whereas demoniac person, even though he is instructed by a great authority, he does not consider those good instructions Instead, being overpowered by lust and anger, he commits sinful activities willingly. That's the difference between a demon and a devata. So that is another point that we also should learn from this video clip. So Hiranyakashipu's tapasya without devotion, it is dangerous. And he wanted to become God, as we saw very clearly. He wanted to become God. Actually, it's not possible to become God, right? We are all parts and parcels of God. We are amshas of God, but we can never become God. We can become godly by becoming his devotee, but we cannot become God. This we have to understand. But demons like Hiranyakashipu don't understand this. So they want to compete with God, they want to become God. And determination can achieve anything, but direction is what is really important. You may have determination, but if you're not directed properly, your determination will be used for your own destruction. That's very important. So, direction is very important, guidance is important. Material ambition can disturb the entire world, as we see in this. Today, also, we are seeing people want to become rich at the cost of exploiting natural resources. They don't consider the effects of their activities, and as a result of this, the whole planet is suffering today. So now people are talking about we should go green, do recycling, and all of those things because they are facing the heat of things that they have done to exploit the material nature. So we should check our material ambitions. We should not we should not go out of the limit. And then real perfection is to surrender but not to control. That we will understand, that Hiranyakashipu himself will understand through his saintly son Prahlada, that we shall see in the coming sessions. So now let us chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. After this, we'll take questions if anyone has. So it's very important, as we understood, our determination should be directed properly. And to direct our determination, we should seek the Lord's mercy. The Lord's mercy is easily available for everybody in the if we chant his holy name. So I request all of you to please chant along with me. For 1 minute, we shall chant 11 times the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama. 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 So over to Kautak for his further announcements, if any.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for that deeply powerful and enlightening session. Your explanation helps us understand not just the intensity of Hiranyakashipu's austerity, but also the deeper implications of ambition when it is not aligned with dharma, when it is unguided. We are truly grateful for your time and guidance. So now let us move on to our quiz segment. So I'll show some questions to you. There will be 3 questions back to back. So and you'll have short, not much time, like within 30 seconds, you have to answer me write the correct answer. We can write the just correct option in the chat box. Okay, so okay. So here's the first question. Where did Hiranyakashipu perform his severe austerities? Option A, Himalayas. Option B, Mandara Hill Valley. Option C, Brahmaloka. Option D, Ocean. Okay. Okay, so we'll see the answer now. Time's up. The correct answer is Mandara Hill Valley. Okay, I guess all of you have given the correct answer. Very nice. We'll move to question 2. We'll have 20 seconds. What was the visible effect of Hiranyakashipu's austerities? Heavy rainfall everywhere, cooling of the universe, fire and heat spreading throughout the universe, darkness covering all the planets. Okay, time's up. The right answer is option C, fire and heat spreading throughout the universe. Third and the last question. What was the real motivation behind Hiranyakashipu's extreme austerities? Self-realization, pleasing the Lord, attaining liberation, or gaining power and control over the universe? Okay, so time up. The correct answer is option D, gaining power and control over the universe. Very nice. I guess today all of you have given the right answer to all the 3 questions who have participated. So thank you all. We'll now have some announcements for you. So our first announcement is tomorrow we are taking a break. We have some different program scheduled tomorrow. So the next session will be on 24th April, Friday, and session will be on the Seas of Heaven, the same time on Teams 9 to 9:30 p.m. So please join us day after tomorrow. It's on Friday, 24th April. Second announcement. The Trans Dimensions Club of IISc Bangalore is organizing a special folk trip. It's to Srirangapatna. It's on the Friday, 1st May, and the registration fees is 1,200 rupees. We'll be leaving via bus from Bangalore, and the trip will include kirtans, prasadam, association of devotee, and some games and activities. This will be a one-day trip. We'll begin in the morning and will be returned by the evening 8 p.m. or so. So I would like to ask Sri Vigrah Prabhu. So can you please guide us, Prabhu, that why one should join this trip? What's the significance of Srirangapatna?
Okay. Yeah, I'm also joining this trip, and I'm very excited to have all of you for this trip. Srirangapatna is a historically important place. Not only that, it is spiritually also very special. On the banks of River Kaveri, you will find this wonderful temple, which is quite ancient. It has many spiritual histories, lessons connected with it. So I would say you can come explore for yourself and discover why we are asking you to come for this trip. So as Kautuk mentioned, this is not just going to be a temple visit as such. We will also have a lot of spiritual activities, discussions, learnings, reflections. So please do join us this May 1st. Morning, we are going to start at around 5 o'clock. So some tapasya. Hiranyakashipu's tapasya is very intense, but our tapasya is just that we have to get up early in the morning and join for this trip on 1st May. And from your campus, IISc campus, you'll be picked up. And night, we'll be coming back by 8:30 or so. So that's it.
Okay. Thank you so much, Prabhu. So I'll invite everyone. So please register. Do join us for trip. This will be a truly special moment and trip for you. So, and if you have any further queries, do contact us. You can contact me, Sujay, Ankit, Kausik, or you can just post in a group. We'll reply to you. Moving ahead. So as you all know, we every day from 7:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. we have mantra meditation session over Google Meet. So it's we just practice short mantra meditation. It's just of 11 times we chanted Hare Krishna Mahamantra. I would invite everyone to join at least one full round, 108 times in the morning, at least for 10 minutes from between 7:30 a.m. and 9 a.m. So the Google Meet and the link will be shared over the WhatsApp group, so you can join from there. Next, we'll move to the Q&A segment. So you are free to ask now the questions related to the today's topic. You can either type in the chat box or can unmute yourself and directly ask. Can I guess
There
you
was
had
there
some.
was a student who asked some question.
Yes, Prabhu. So can would you like to ask your question?
Yeah, Hare Krishna Prabhuji. I asked
Hare
ki
Krishna.
that Hare Krishna that Hiranyakashipu once told ki the person should not be Sajiv or Nirjiv to by he can be killed. So, but
Okay.
God is a Sajiv, I think so.
Okay. Okay. Very good question. See, Sajeev and Nirjeev, living or dead. This living and dead applies only to material body. The soul is actually eternal, isn't it? And the Supreme Lord Vishnu, Narayana, is uh, is definitely not having a material body. He is above the laws of material world. He's beyond birth and death. So therefore, Lord Narayana appeared as Narsimha Deva. So he does not fall into the category of either Sajeev or Nirjeev because he has no material body. Hope that answers your question.
Yes, Prabhu. Understood. Yes. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Hare Krishna. Is there any
Thank you,
other
Kanai.
question anybody has? Any question, or we can close the session for today?
Okay. So I think that's all for today's question Q&A, sir. So thank you all once again for joining us today. We'll wrap up now and looking forward to see you on Friday at 9 p.m. as the journey continues to unfold. Thank you for joining. Hare Krishna.
Thank you all. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.